What you're looking at here is Sonic Adventure for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox, and the GameCube, and originally the Dreamcast. This game was originally released as a launch title for the Sega Dreamcast back in 1999, and it was boasting for its intense speed and amazing graphics. First off, let's start off with the story. Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman as he is actually allowing people to call him, is at it again trying to take over the world, this time with the help of an aquatic creature named Chaos, who was trapped inside the Master Emerald for a long time. Because of Chaos breaking free of the Master Emerald, he caused it to shatter and scatter all around the place. And without the Master Emerald, Angel Island has fallen again. We join our hero Sonic and company as they make sure Robotnik doesn't fulfill his dream of world domination. Okay, I know that was a bad synopsis of the story, but in any case, on with the graphics. Although they say this is a part of the Dreamcast version of the game, I have to call their bullshit on that, because the Dreamcast version of this game does not look anything like this. This is what you're getting here is the GameCube version. If you purchase the DX add-on for it, you get the GameCube mission levels and Metal Sonic. The graphics overhaul have been completely rehauled. The characters have much better models than the Dreamcast version, higher resolution textures for almost everything, and they added a cel-shaded look to them. This is most notable in the Ice Cap level with Sonic and during the character selection. One thing that pissed me off about the graphics is that they limited the video to 960 by 720. What I'm saying is you're basically playing a game that is in its intended resolution, but I strongly feel they should have given the option to play the game full screen without borders. The borders make me sad because if I play the Dreamcast version, it'll play full screen. Also, thanks to the higher resolution, all of the models and textures look a lot better, much better in the GameCube version. Now let's talk about the speed. The original Dreamcast version boasted 60 frames per second, however this was only true 50% of the time, as they rushed the game to release and didn't get a chance to really lock the 60 frames per second. The GameCube version, which managed to hold the 60 frames per second, was good, but thanks to the PS3 and Xbox hardware, this version actually holds up the 60 frames per second, and sometimes it even goes beyond 60.
Sorry.
Why you must be wondering why I'm speaking of the frames per second? It's really simple. This game is damn fast. If you want a fast 3D Sonic game, this is it. You'll get your loops, turns, thrills, jumps, homing attacks on with this bad boy. It's excellent with the speed. It's a true Sonic sequel. Once in a while you'll notice a lot of clipping, like Sonic's legs going through his shoes, or his shoes going through the walls, or you suddenly fall inside the wall and die. Onto the sound. The sound in Sonic Adventure is exactly how it was 11 years ago. Entertaining. Their mouths move unorthodox-like, and voices are pretty well on. Here is a little unfun fact for everyone. Dean Bristow, the voice of Dr. Robotnik, passed away several years ago. This is the only time he voiced Dr. Eggman, and it's a sad thing that we lost such an amazing voice actor. All of the music from the original game are still intact. The quality is really good too. Now for my most disliked things about this game, the controls. On the Dreamcast, it was a bliss. On the GameCube, it was perfect. On the PS3, it's like a near nightmare. Sure, all the buttons respond on time and with no delay, but the fact is the analog stick makes this game horribly hard to play. I found myself dying in Emerald Coast over and over because of my bad aim with the analog stick. You get used to it over time, as you can see in the footage. The game has several different types of controls really. You have your speed stages with Sonic, your race stages with Tails, your emerald hunting stages with Knuckles, your escape stages with Amy, your fishing stages with Big, and your shooting stages with E102 Gamma. Not to mention there are several mini-games and the Child Garden, which allows you to raise your own child and let him race other childs. Honestly, I haven't touched this part of the game yet, but it's probably like the older Dreamcast counterpart, minus the VMU. There are also leaderboards for the levels, so you can see who did the levels the fastest worldwide. There's a good chance that most of us won't even get to the top 10. Just saying. All in all, Sonic Adventure has always been a good, cheap, but great game. It's highly recommended. I've been hooked on this game since the Dreamcast version 11 years ago. The learning curve is not that high, it's rather easy, and I would recommend it to anyone who wants a great Sonic game, and to those who have never played it. Sonic Adventure for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox, you get a 8.5 out of 10. For the cheap price of $10 and for the game, and $5 for the DX add-on, I feel it's worth it. And it'll keep you busy for hours. If I rush through this game, it'll take me somewhere from 7 to 8 hours to complete everything. But then to get all the emblems, it'll take several more hours, which I've never done, but it's worth it, because you get to play as Metal Sonic at that point. Yeah, I know, it's weird.